Mark Lane, thanks ever so much for joining us. Laney, I just really want to have a catch up with you about what's been a fantastic year for our entire Youth Pathway programme. Let's kick off with the under-14s, national semi-finalists, under-16s, national quarter-finalists, under-18s, national finalists. 3 fantastic group of players there. You must be delighted with how they've gone in their respective competitions.
Absolutely, and it's not always about the winning, but I think when it becomes these knockout stages, the boys themselves know that they want to go through and win these games of cricket. So yeah, we've had a really good summer, really good summer, all the way, as you say, from under 14s, even the 13s and 12s have had a great summer as well. But the ECB competitions being at 14, 16, 18, yeah, we've got to the latter stages, which has been fantastic, and credit to everyone.
Absolutely. Well, the 16s have got their quarter-final this coming Sunday. The 18s wait until the 1st of September, where they'll take on Yorkshire at Kibworth. You must, I guess, have high hopes in both of those games.
Absolutely. So on Sunday we're playing Hampshire at under 16s, and that's up at Welwyn Garden City. So that should be an exciting game. Some really good young cricketers going to play up there, and like you say, on the 1st of September up at Kibworth for the 18s. You know, Yorkshire will be good. They'll be strong. This group of players beat them in the 16s final 2 years ago, so there'll be a little bit of rivalry, which will be nice. And yeah, fingers crossed.
Let's focus on those under-18s. You've got 2 that have kind of come out of that crop, if you like, that have gone on to represent England now at under-19 level. You've got Navya Sharma and Aryan Sawant. Both obviously made their England debuts this year. You must be very proud of them.
Yeah, I mean, Nav got the call up for the 2 test matches against Sri Lanka, played in both of those, bowled really well, picked up some wickets as well. And then young Swanty got called up into the second one as the backup batter, as they call it. But just getting that recognition by others and just being involved in probably an experience that we can't give them. So as I always say to the lads, whether it's at Bunbury, Super Fours, English, it's this extra experiences that these boys get, and being around other good players of that sort of calibre. So yeah, they really enjoyed the experience, came back with some really good feedback about, you know, the environment that was created up there. So yeah, they've both done really well.
You mentioned the Super Fours there, Laney. That's the ECB national competition where you really do get the best of the best from each of the 4 regions across the country. Quite impressively, we've got 5 lads at the Super Fours this week. Could well have been 6.
Absolutely. So all of our under-17s have gone up there, apart from Caleb Faulkner, who had a little bump on the head against Kent. So through myself and the medical people, we decided the best thing was to give him a bit of a week off just with the concussions and stuff. So yeah, we've got sort of Sammy Singh's up there, Pansalu, James, Isbell, Nilly, and Sebastian has been up there. Sebastian Morgan's been up there for a couple of days as well. So yeah, big contingent. And
the boys are going pretty well, I hear.
They're going very well, yeah. Just looking today, he got 140. We got 120 yesterday and 70 odd the day before, so he's churning them out again. And then the other boys, like the Sammies and Nillies and Spinners, have bowled nicely. Morgie's only had a couple of days up there just with other stuff because he obviously represented England in the World Cup, so they know more about Sebastian. And Pansalu's played some of his swashbuckling sort of 25s and 30s quite quickly, so he's he's gone in at 3 when actually it's probably not been that much time because Dawkins from Kent and Issy have churned them out. So yeah, really good for the lads. Again, another good week of cricket and different experience.
Just away from the players for a moment, this is your first year of working with Sanjay Patel in the EPG pathway. Obviously Sanjay joined at the start of this year. He's been with the club for many years, of course, looking after the women. How's that transition been, getting Sanjay involved, and how's he gone this year?
Yeah, he's done brilliantly. Works tirelessly. Very passionate about Middlesex cricket. Has been able to sort of see right across the pathway. He's also come and helped me with do some of the second 11 stuff, so we can see what the next steps are. Gets involved with the pro training, so he's all in, shall we say? And I think probably the boys might tell you now that he's probably more of the good cop, and I have to become a bit more of the bad cop because he's so placid and very calm around stuff. So I think it's a nice mix. Brings a different experience for me, and it's to have him as a right man. He's a great bloke to ring up and ask questions and bounce ideas off each other. And we've got some sort of funky ideas for the winter of how we're going to try and run our winter stuff. So, but I won't let you in on that just yet. So, yeah, it's all good.
Look forward to hearing about that further down the line. Last one for me, Laney. Just kind of bringing this to a close. You've obviously got a fantastic group of players here with abundance of talent going through them. The club's financial position is obviously very well publicised. We're not blessed with a wealth of budget to get players in from outside. There'll obviously be some movement around the squad. We've had a couple of players announce they're leaving. We'll hopefully get a couple in, but I guess you must be hopeful as head of the pathway that some of those talented youngsters might get the nod themselves, and we can kind of keep up that long production line of talent of pushing young kids through the academy and actually graduating them into pro careers with the club.
Yeah, absolutely. There is this thing about young players, but the great thing that we have is all of these young lads offer you a different skill. You've got ones who are bowlers who bat, and ones who bat as well. Finger spinners, wrist spinners. You know, they're all different, and actually, two or three of these lads have done fantastically well. There's, Caleb, for example, scored over 1,000 runs already this year. Scored a double hundred, backed 200s in the game last week against Kent. Issy scoring them lots of runs. So they're all different, and it's almost supplying that chain up to the likes of Jono and Rory of what are the holes that I can help fill, and that's the role of the academy. Rather than putting out a balanced team, it's finding these individuals that can go on and play professional cricket, and I back my lads and how hard they work, and all I need from them is some results so that I can kind of sell them, if you like, move them on. And they've all done us all really, really proud. So there's going to be hopefully some good news within the next couple of months once the season comes to a close.
Fantastic, Laney. Well, it certainly seems like a few of them are putting their hands up and giving the nod in Jono's direction, which is great to hear. Laney, congrats on a wonderful year. It's been special for the club this year. We've competed in pretty much everything. All the very best of luck, obviously, with the under-16s this coming weekend, and of course, all the very best of luck with the under-18s at Kibworth.
Thanks, Fletcher. And I just want to kind of thank all the coaches and all the guys who work within the pathway, all the managers who give up their time. It can't be done. It's not just down to me and Sands. There's a lot of people who go behind the scenes, and they're the real heroes in this. We're the ones who kind of get a little bit of the glory, sometimes have to deliver some bad news, but there's lots of people who are out every single Sunday through wind, rain, sunshine, who give up their time, and they've all played their part in these boys' journeys. So I'd like to thank them as well.
Brilliant. Thanks, Laney. Appreciate your time.
Pleasure.